Great. So, why not I ask a quick question with Michael? Michael, you have been on the forefront of more implementations and technical stuff. So, my question to you to start with would be like, what are different uses of ChatGPT and generative AI in healthcare, such as chatbots, natural language processing, and any implementations that you are seeing in the hospitals or in the medical imaging and other scenarios?
Yeah, just to give an overall, review of what I'm, seeing in the overall Chat GPT model is that the impact of Chat GPT and generative AI in healthcare has really been significant and transformative. I mean, these technologies have really revolutionized the way healthcare is delivered, really improving the overall key is better patient care, better ways of making decisions, and just overall outcomes, more efficient outcomes. And one major impact that I've seen is really the enhanced accessibility and availability of medical information. I think I can't even speak. I'm sorry. Chat GPT and generative AI powered, chatbots and virtual health assistants really provide patients with immediate access to personalized health information, from symptoms analysis to self-care recommendations. This really empowers individuals to make more informed decisions about their health and well-being. Because one critical thing that I always basically state is that if you work in healthcare, you have a new CEO. And your new CEO is the patient, and that's basically the bottom line. If we as an organization do not continue to build strong asynchronous tools that benefit the patients both inside and outside of our organization, we are not going to be successful moving forward. And you figure, in healthcare settings, these technologies have really improved efficiency and productivity, which is such a critical component. And ChatGPT and generative AI algorithms really automate, time-consuming tasks such as medical report generation, data analysis, and documentations. This really reduces administrative burden on healthcare professionals, really allowing them to focus more on direct patient care. Because the overall goal here is we have to let doctors be doctors. We have to remove some of these more manual burden issues that we basically see in this industry itself. I did a presentation with Columbia University, and we were discussing the brick and mortar theology of healthcare. This is a major, major problem. That brick and mortar theology of healthcare has really been established so deeply into this overall industry itself that it has been a disservice. If you look at other industries out there, from the finance industry to the oil and gas industry, these individuals are many, many more years advanced when it comes to technology, digital transformation within their organization. And you figure we're doing one of the most important things out there, and that is taking care of patients' lives. That is the most important thing out. And that's why I always state that hospitals and clinics are digital companies that deliver healthcare services. And honestly, too, ladies and gentlemen, the bottom line is we have to tell the Flintstones healthcare to meet the Jetsons. And that's why we're looking at really creating some of these more automation initiatives, this next generation technology with the utilization of ChatGPT, artificial intelligence. And I really think, too, another significant impact on the role of ChatGPT is really in diagnosis and treatment as well. I think by really analyzing a vast amount of patient data, these technologies can really help healthcare professionals really identify patterns, detect abnormalities, and make accurate, timely diagnosis. This really allows facilities to really personalize medicine by really considering individuals' patient characteristics and tailoring treatment plans accordingly, which I think is extremely critical. We're not replacing, where everyone is fearing that artificial intelligence is going to basically take over several positions. We're utilizing this as a specific tool towards better patient care outcomes. And when we look at ChatGPT and generative AI, we've seen how this has really transformed medical imaging analysis. I think by automatically interpreting, complex imaging data, as you were stating, some of the imaging items that we were looking at, I think these technologies really improve diagnostic accuracy and speed up the detection of, again, abnormalities. And when we look at this, radiologists really benefit from AI-assisted image analysis, really enabling enabling to make more precise diagnose and enhance patient care. And overall, the impact of ChatGPT and generative AI in healthcare is far reaching. These technologies really streamline workflows, really enhance patient engagement, and really improve diagnostic accuracy and support evidence-based decision making. This is next generation items that we need to incorporate into the specific industry itself. And as this continues to really evolve, we have to really look at what is the potential to really further transform the way we deliver healthcare initiatives within our overall organization and really, again, improve patient outcomes. Because the bottom line is patient care is number one. You work in healthcare, your new CEO is a patient. How are we continuing to better improve some specific initiatives from them moving forward?
Right. Through that, a quick follow-up question though, that how much of these conversations have really become part of the board conversations at hospitals? Do you see already, since you are part of hospitals, so do you see already this being taken up, or is just like you said, the Flintstones are still far away from the reality?
The bottom line is what we've done as an organization is I have always been one of those disruptive, innovative CIOs on trying to get into more of the next generation initiatives. We have focused a lot on artificial intelligence, especially within our diagnostic imaging centers as well, to really create better outcomes. We've started implementing a lot of chatbot initiatives as well to create better automations, because one of my key components here is how do we create more efficient automated processes with the utilization of technology? And I think that's so critical. But one of the problems that we see in this industry, though, is that in the end, it comes down to, how is your overall organization structured and cultured, right? Because we've always seen technology and IT as what? A cost center, correct? So we talk about these next generation specific tools coming into place. But if your organization sees technology as a cost center versus a strategic revenue contributor to the organization, there's some items here. That's why the culture initiative of really redeveloping and really refocusing the importance of what technology brings to an organization and really restructurizing it and putting technology as that core component to the overall organizational strategy and removing that overall aspect of what technology is from that cost center to more of that strategic revenue contributor to the organization. That's what continues to basically allow you to continue to invest in some of these next generation tools moving forward. Because we could speak on all the greatest and latest technologies of, ChatGPT, generative AI, and all of these amazing things happening. But the thing is how do you incorporate that effectively and efficiently within your organization?
Right, right. And we need more tech heroes like yourself, to drive these changes eventually.